Welcome back to the Top Notch Documentaries YouTube channel. In today's video I shall be covering the serial bank robber dubbed the Bandaged Bandit. I hope you enjoy. The Bandaged Bandit's first bank robbery was suspected to have been on June 28, 2019 in Tempe, Arizona. The Bandaged Bandit entered the US bank inside a Safeway store. He was armed and ordered cash. He wore a baseball cap and held a pistol. With a small bandage on his nose, he demanded the money. The robbery location seemed pretty risky when compared to a bank not inside a grocery store. High foot traffic and plenty of witnesses mixed with a visible pistol is not a great combination. Still, the Bandaged Bandit managed to retrieve an undisclosed amount of cash and fled. It wouldn't be much longer before the Bandaged Bandit would return to another Safeway, this time in Gilbert on July 31st. The bandit arrived at another US bank branch. His actions mirrored those of the previous bank robbery. A gun was raised to the teller, who complied with the bandit's request for funds. He wore a white baseball cap, and he could be seen wearing a bandage on his arm. The final bank robbery occurred the month after, on August 29th. The same memo returned, and the robber was wearing shooting glasses and a green baseball cap. The robber would flee with an undisclosed amount of money. The authorities had a basic suspect profile and a face to go with the nickname, likely a Hispanic male between 5'5" and 5'7", possessing a stocky build and wearing glasses. His age was estimated to be between 30 and 40 years. The nickname for the bandit came from his strange disguise choice. He rocked up to the banks wearing bandages on either his arm or nose, and no face covering. Why this decision of disguise choice is anyone's guess. It's likely that he just wanted to blend in and draw the least amount of attention for his getaway. The FBI described the Bandaged Bandit as being highly dangerous, given the robbery locations being in busy, foot traffic locations. Any confrontation could result in a deadly, unwanted scenario. Fortunately, that didn't occur. With little more information or progression on the suspect going public, most would have assumed that the Bandaged Bandit would have fled the state. His photo appeared to be easily identifiable to anyone who might have known him. By now it had been plastered all across local news stations. He had evaded the authorities for over a year by this point. No more bank robberies sprung up in Arizona. The Bandaged Bandit had seemingly managed to escape, charge-free. All three of the bank robberies had taken place in a relatively small radius, and it didn't appear like the bandit had attempted or been successful in any more recent hold-ups. That was until July 3rd of 2020. Just over a year since his first hold-up. Another Safeway bank was robbed, and the same suspect was suspected. Behind the scenes, the investigation had evidently gained plenty of traction. Authorities managed to link a red 2010 Toyota Matrix seen at the final robbery of the Bandaged Bandit to a name. This resulted in phone records being uncovered. The suspect was then connected to the area via cell phone calls. Calls highlighted his close proximity to the final scene just prior to the robbery. They had a valid suspect in their view, and his time was beginning to run out. On July 8th, GPS tracking technology was hidden on the suspect's car. The car travelled to a Safeway. Strange coincidence? The suspect entered the Safeway and walked past the bank inside. Authorities were certain that he was scoping the bank out for a future robbery. Just over a week later, by now it was July 17th of 2020, breaking news would be announced. 2 FBI special agents were serving a federal search warrant for 49-year-old Abraham Rivera. He was suspected to be the Bandaged Bandit, the person behind the 4 bank hold-ups. They would arrive at his Mesa residence at 6 a.m. It was early morning, and the agents presumably wanted to take the armed and dangerous Rivera by surprise. On making contact, they were greeted with gunfire. Both FBI special agents were hit, and fortunately only suffered minor injuries. Abraham Rivera wasn't so lucky. His death is widely suspected to be suicide by gunshot. Knowing his ultimate fate, he likely didn't want to face the long prison sentence for armed robbery and now attempted murder. Rivera ultimately dodged all of the charges. The FBI is certain that he is the Bandaged Bandit. However, no confession ever managed to be captured, but Rivera's photo, when compared to the Bandaged Bandit, is pretty spot on. Rivera definitely matched the description when it came to armed and dangerous. Did he know that this was the likely outcome? His brazen actions certainly speak volume to his reckless disregard for his own freedom and others' lives. Either way, it was bound to end bad for him. What are your thoughts on the Bandaged Bandit? Be sure to share them in the comments section below. As always, thanks for watching.